Alright, welcome to another racing extravaganza. Fat Dad Racing. Welcome, all you fat dads. Fat moms, I don't know who's watching. Probably nobody. Who gives a shit, right? Let's just have some fun. Fat bastards, even. Maybe you've never met your father. I don't know. But you're welcome here. It's Sunday morning. Sunday! Grab yourself a nice cold beer. You've earned it. I know, it's 9:30 in the morning. Who gives a shit? You gonna put up with the boss all week? Punk-ass teenager kids talking back to you? You know what I mean? Do what you want. I'm not here to judge. I'm in a Brazilian track that I know a little bit. Not that great, actually. In a car I've never driven. In a full lobby. What a treat. It's very hard to find a full lobby of 25 human racers. So this is actually really cool. It's nice. I don't know what time it is in Brazil or wherever these guys are. A lot of Brazilian racers. This is a Brazilian developer. So you get a lot of Brazilian racers. A lot of everywhere though. People from all over Europe, Asia, Middle East, everywhere. That's the cool thing about sim racing. You get to race against people from everywhere, and a lot of really good racers. A lot of people who actually have done it in real life. Really good drivers, and it's fun. It's fun to measure your skills against theirs. Competition is awesome. I enjoy it. If I was rich, I'd have a Jay Leno garage, and I'd have every awesome sports car ever made, but I'm not, so I live vicariously online. And here we go. This is some sort of Brazilian stock car. I don't even know what that means. Let's see. Whoa, this is... Oh wow, that's some weird gearing. Oh wow, this is a slug. This thing's slower than shit. Oh man, this is gonna be a weird car to drive. Wow. It must be some old bumpy V8. And because that thing, it does not whine very high at all. Whoa, what a trip. This is a trippy ass car. Yep, somebody went off the track there. I've only driven this track a couple times. I'm not intimately familiar with it. And I think I did a time trial with an F1 car. Or, well, not a real, a real fake. Not a real fake F1 car, because F1 is licensed and protected by a force field of lawyers. So Codemasters has bought the rights to that property. But the Riza Studios who make this game, they make a pretty damn good F1 simulation. Their car, I think, is great. I wouldn't know based on a real F1 car, because people like me never get within like 100 yards of one of those things, but it's leaps and bounds above the F1 car that's in the actual licensed F1 game, as far as I'm concerned. So I think I did a time trial on this one, the F1, and that might be damn near about it with this track. So I gotta learn this track. This car is a weird car. Brakes are actually pretty good, better than I thought they'd be for this type of car. I don't know if they race ovals in Brazil. I don't know if that's a thing, so I don't know if this is set up. They call it stock car racing. In the good old US of A, that means a lot of left-hand turns and a lot of campers and barbecues in the infield. But I don't know in Brazil if they do the oval thing or not. It feels okay in the turns. Man, yeah, I gotta let these guys by because I don't. You know what? I'll even go off the track for you, bro, because I don't know shit about this car. I'll let these guys get by. No point in screwing up their lap. And I don't know this car. I don't know. But it's fun. That's the fun part. That's one of the fun things about this sim racing is you get to just drive all these different cars, even if real life, even if you had the means. There's such a wealth of cars to drive. You probably would never be able to drive all of them. Just logistically, it would be impossible. There's so many different ones. Who has the time for all that, you know? So it's cool. You can jump in and I don't have to worry about dying. That's nice, you know? The whole not dying thing, that's a nice aspect. I can go and I can race balls to the wall, take it to the limit, and if I run off the course and go head first into a wall, I don't have to worry about a piece of suspension piercing my helmet or something crazy like that. I just go, that race sucked, and I exit and I start another race. That's kind of appealing. Those are the things you tell yourself to ease the pain of knowing you'll never get to drive any of these cars. I'm gonna take outside. I'm gonna let this guy by. I feel like I'm gonna be letting a lot of people by this race. Okay, so this corner is pretty much flat out, and you brake on the apex. Ooh, wow! What a hell! That's a cool. That's a trippy corner. That's a weird braking zone. Any braking zone that requires you to brake while your wheels are still turning, it requires a lot of touch and finesse, because that's the whole thing of racing. It's just supposed to do the majority of your brake, especially the hard braking in a straight line. Trail brake through a corner, but you're talking about very light braking just to stabilize the platform. When you gotta brake while the wheels are turned, that's a pretty cool corner. That takes a lot of finesse. All right, so this is the end of practice. This is my last lap of practice. See if I can improve. Right now, I'm in 21st place. Damn! I know I'm sucking ass, but woo, that's some world-class ass sucking right there. Jeez. All right, let's try to take this little. See, the weird thing with this gearing, I don't know. It's like, it's so weird. It's like that corner, it felt like I should be in second, but then, you know, you're in second, the thing is just singing, you know, the thing is maxed RPM, and it's just like a ring. A lot of mid-corner shifting. And I ran out of gas. Okay. So, you can let these rest of these, let's see how many people are still out there. Just a few, so we should be jumping into qualifying here in just a second. Boy, I have got a long way to come. Let's see, what can I do? You know what? I wonder if I could change the ratio. But I already feel like it's winding out pretty quick. I think it's more of just the feel. I think I just need to get used to the feel of the car. I got the anaerobe nice and soft. You know what? I might stiffen that bar back up, because I feel like I'm getting a lot of understeer, and I'd like to inject a little bit more either neutralness or oversteer. I'd always prefer oversteer than understeer for sure. If you can't get neutral's the best, you know. A car that doesn't really do either one unless you coax it into it, but I'll take a little oversteer if that's the way it's gonna be, and I'm gonna change the brake bias too. I'm gonna make it a 60-40 split. It was all the way to the front for the most part. It was way up there, 60-something%. I'm gonna do 60-40, and I'm gonna toss one more lap of fuel. in there. And let's go see if that did anything. See if I can improve, because I got a long way to go on this car. And this is... There we go. It almost feels like this car is an oval-based car because of the slower acceleration, and it feels like kind of once it gets up to speed, like it's geared to, you know, it's geared to go like fast, like top speed, but so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in third this corner. Oh yeah, third's the way to go for sure. Just goose that throttle, just take that ass in and swing it around. That's the name of the game, rotation of the car. You know what, I'm gonna take this third gear as well. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you can get this little fucker to drift. Yeah, there we go. Progress. And here comes, what a trippy corner. Second gear on this one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we're getting this track down. Yeah. So hopefully we can qualify better than 21st. That'd be nice. I have zero aspirations of qualifying at the front of the pack because, oh shit, because I don't know this car. It's the first time I've ever driven it, and I'm not super familiar with this track. So I'm thinking mid-pack. I'd be happy with a qualifying the mid-pack, and then it's all about qualifying, and then just see what happens in the race, because that's when you know the proof's in the pudding, when the rubber meets the road, man. When you get in that race, you know, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of these racers who can run a hot lap, and I'll see them run a lap, and you're like, son of a bitch, how'd they even pull that off? That's amazing. And they get in the race, and you know what? They've spun out by second lap, and they're, you know, finishing last place, or they wreck, or whatever, man. When you get in that race, the racing line kind of goes out the window, unless you're in first the whole time. You know, it's about making moves and passing and setting your car up, and consistency, not wrecking the car. That's huge, you know. That's the number one. And a lot of these guys, they can hot lap for sure. You guys can turn a hot ass lap, but they can't really race. And so sometimes, and then, you know, a lot of these guys are good at both, and then you're screwed. you qualify mid-pack, and by the fifth lap, the leader's a minute faster than you, or something crazy like that, and then, you know, that happens too. So, but out mid-pack, I'd be happy if I could get a 10th place quali. If I had a lot of experience on this car and this track, I would, you know, I'd be expecting higher up, but let's see where I'm sitting right now. 8th place. There we go. That's something, boys and girls. Fat dads of the world. Enjoying that cold, frosty Sunday beer. Oh. Ooh, ice cold. God, that sounds good, doesn't it? Ice cold. Whatever. A bud, some snooty microbrew. It's all good. Just pop that cap, and that first cold sip. Oh, and all your problems melt away. That's what it's all about right there. I don't know if I'm promoting alcoholism right now, but not real alcoholism. I'm not saying crack a bottle of, you know, 120 proof and fucking kick the dog and go to jail and shit. I'm just saying, nice cold beer, you've earned it. You made it through another week. You didn't fucking smash your boss's smuggy fucking face into a brick wall. You know? You didn't fucking jump out of your car when you were stuck in traffic and pull out a fucking automatic rifle and just start mowing people. You know, that deserves a 9 o'clock beer as far as I'm concerned. You know? Just surviving the fucking work week. Surviving the rest of the world's bullshit. crack that ice cold beer. Do it for me. Do it for America. I don't know. I'm just talking shit because I got nothing better to do with this. Car is so goddamn slow. It doesn't take a whole lot of concentration to get this thing around the track. And I've dropped to 12. Ugh. Bro. I mean, I guess technically that's still mid-pack, so I shouldn't be bitching too much, but I just, you know, I'd really like to be in the top 10. That's, you know, that's at least, I want to set my goals realistically. You know, pole position, ain't gonna happen, come on. I got 0 skills in this car. Jeez. Man, oh man, come on. These slaps just aren't, just not getting it done. It's got a weird handling dynamic. It's hard to get down. And maybe I don't trust the brakes. I think that's part of the problem too. And I think these brakes are a little better than I think they are. I mean, they're even better than I thought they'd be, but maybe they're slightly better than I think they are. So maybe I'm just not trusting them enough. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. Whatever it is. 15th. Oh, that sucks ass. It'd take a Sunday miracle to win a race like this now. But it's fun. It's experience. I mean, I guess, what else am I going to do today? One of those ice cold beers. Ooh. I think that might be in my near future today. Grill up a nice bloody rare steak. An ice cold beer. Oh, man. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, oh man. I'm going to lose my concentration. Telling my friends the other day, I said, we talk about food like we used to talk about girls. All us fat fucking old dads. Been married for 100 years, and we're like talking about our favorite foods. And we're like, I was like, man, that's how we used to talk about girls, man. What the hell happened to us? But you know what? We're at the age where we don't have to be cool no more. Who gives a shit? Our cool days are behind us. And so it's, we like what we like. We like food. We like playing video games. You know, what are you gonna do? I'm 8/10 up. That's a thing. That's something. There we go. Here we go. Keep it. Yeah, there we go. You fucking gotta be kidding me right now. I can't even believe that I did that again. I ran out of fuel. And here's the shit part, is I don't have enough time to get around the track again for a hot lap. But we can gauge where we were. So I was almost a second quicker on that last lap. Oof, still 2.7 off the leader. Damn, that guy in the front. Woo-wee. But let's see, a second quicker would put me, it would slot me right there. I think 12, which is 25 cars. That'd put me right at mid-pack. So I definitely got the pace for mid-pack. I don't know about holding it. And you know what? Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe there'll be a nice big crash in front of me. Maybe half the field gets wiped out. You never know. That's why we race, because you never know. And let's take a look at the monitor. Everybody's still out there. Everybody's still out there trying to get that last hot lap in. First place, smug son of a bitch. He knows he's got the fastest lap. Look at him. He's sitting in the pits already. He don't give a shit. He's like, who's going to beat me? Second place is 7/10 off. And third is 9. And then after that, just drops off a cliff. And then you got... my slow ass 3.7. Oh, man. That is humbling. Let's see what second place is doing. There it is. That's a cute car. It's very 80s color scheme there. Very, let's see. It's a weird glitch. The car looks like that shake. I don't know why it does that. It's some weird glitch in the game. Sometimes in the video you'll see the car and it just twitches like that, like it's having a seizure or something. Oh, he's over it. Is he doing he's doing a wheel stand? A brake stand? He's burning out. Oh, shit. Yeah, why not? It's not a real car. Those tires aren't $800 a pop. Go for it. Alright, so it's him and that guy's still out. So what, 3 people are still out. And then, so it should be about race time. Let's see, is this guy pushing? Is he sweating hard? Oh, look, he's doing donuts back there. Yeah. Donut time. Hey, look at that car, man. That shit, man, that made my eyeballs jiggle right there. Alright. It's race time, and let's see, how many laps is this thing? I don't even know. I gotta definitely add some more fuel to this car. Man. $10 laps. Alright, so I'm going to throw in my traditional, I always throw in 2 extra laps of fuel because, just because, I don't know, because I'm weird. Alright, and back there, and ready up. Now we gotta wait for these other guys. So these guys, man, they take forever. They'll wait until the very last second, and I know damn well they're not setting up their car. There's certain kind of people in this world. They just like to be dicks, and they want to make everybody wait. You know what I mean? They're just that kind of guy. That happens a lot more than you think. And these people are so impatient. You'll see in the chat there in the bottom right, you'll see people saying, voting to kick somebody because, you know, we're still got a minute to go before the countdown ends, and they're pissed off because the guy hasn't readied up. So you got an extreme on both ends. I'm probably more with the impatient kind. I want to get this thing going, but whatever. I've got a minute. Why not? Almost enough time to go grab one of them ice cold, delicious, thirst quenching, refreshing beers. God, that sounds good. I got to talk myself out of it now. Man, it's pretty much a done deal, but I got to figure out a way to talk myself out of it. I don't need to drink today, but damn, I really want to. It sounds so good. All right, focus. Task at hand. You are bottom middle pack. Here we go. Oh, bro, come on. Move the car, you dickwad. See, already, right off the bat. Woo, look at this. Stay safe. Get out of the ditch. Get out of the trouble. 14th place. That's all it takes. You know? Just people are going to crash, man. That's just the way it is. Like those 2 morons. 3, 4. Oh, come on. Oh, I got bumped off the track. Oh. Yep, keep it steady. There we go. Son of a bitch. 14th place. Started 18th. Haven't even gotten 2 turns in this son of a bitch, so I'll take that. Gotta goose the throttle. Just give it a little love taps. This corner is about flat out, almost. A little slight lift. It's just a teeny bit, not a lot. This corner kind of drift around. It's kind of weird. Keep it 3rd gear. Put pressure on the guy in front of me. And I'm going to brake a little late. I think I took him clean. I did. Took him clean. Cut the corner a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to get a penalty. And that's alright. Alright, 13th place. I mean, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to race. Try hard. Put on my sweaty try hard pants. if I was a jockey, I'd be whipping this fucking lame horse. Come on, you slow son of a bitch. Fourth gear, third gear, little drifty drift. Goose that throttle, swing that ass. Yeah, little dance. Eat all that curb. All of it. Alright, here we go, a little trail braking and a little bit of throttle modulation. Keep this son of a bitch pirouetting. Here we go. That's a corner. Here comes a little drifty corner. Yeah. Ooh, not too much drift though. Man, I gotta catch up to these guys, man. Kissed his bumper right there. Man, this thing has got the slowest. When you shift up, man, this thing is just. It takes its sweet time shifting up. This is definitely not fancy dual clutch Ferrari, you know, millisecond transmission. This is a old school clutch. H pattern shifter, you know, good old days. All I got is paddles right now. I got a clutch, but no point when you only got paddles. I gotta invest in a shifter one of these days. I just haven't done it. I just race so much of these modern GT3 and 1 and Formula open wheels, all this stuff that they're not even using clutches really, and it's all paddle shifts. I'm so used to that, and that's mostly what I race. But it would be kind of fun right now if I did have a clutch gear shift. I don't know, I'll probably lose a lot of time because I'm not used to it, but like everything else, practice makes perfect. Here we go, another flat out. Didn't even lift that time. I just hugged that apex a little bit tighter. Oh, there you go. That's something. I'll take it. Yeah. Gonna run me off the road there? Alright, 12th place. Like that. That's alright with me. And I'm gonna take you on the inside. You're probably gonna take me back on the inside. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, another tangle. I didn't get in place though. I must have, maybe that was from earlier or something. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this car a bit better. You could really drift this damn thing. You could really kind of sling her around the corner. I think that's what it takes. But I'm just not used to that. You're not drifting GT3, Formula 1, or most of the cars I'm driving. You drift them, that means you're getting ready to wreck. Alright, let's see. I got the inside on this guy. Oh, you're going to squeeze me out, you ass flip. Alright. Alright. Let's see what you got right here. He's driving pretty defensive. He's blocking me out pretty good. Which, you know, can't blame him. I'll probably do the same thing to him. I think I've got better pace than him though. And because if I didn't, he wouldn't need to do the things he's doing. So you can always tell with somebody like that when they're blocking you a lot. Once you get past them, generally you're past them. They're not gonna, for the most part, they're probably not gonna pose a lot of challenge to you after you get past them, because he's having to block those lines for me to get through. So, but I don't know, maybe he just had a few bad corners, but that's my experience, that seems to be the case. Another kind of drift in the corner there. Just get that nose. You just want to get that nose on that apex and make that ass pendulum just swing it around. And what am I? Just 20 seconds off the lead already. Oof. Yeah, but I knew that was gonna happen. I mean, if I finish the race right now, started 18th, finished 12th, that's, you know, alright. That's the great thing about racing. You don't have to win to feel a sense of accomplishment. Sometimes finishing mid-pack is a nice little accomplishment, especially if it's in a car you don't really know that well. Little drifty drip. And let's see if we get the apex just right, full on, no lift. I want to take this third gear if I can. So I just gotta keep. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Something happened with the 10th place up there. Looks like he something happened. He lost some pace. Looks like 11th is going after him. And if I can, I might be able to capitalize on that. Perfect exit, if I do say so myself. And I do. 11th place, almost top 10, baby. Almost top 10. So we're gaining spots. We're making progress. We're gaining pace. I'm 8/10, 9/10 faster than my fastest lap. That's a good thing. Whenever you see the lap timer in the green, it means you're gaining pace. It means I'm learning the car, getting the feel. Another flat out. You gotta use a little brake, a little throttle, kiss that throttle, rotate that car. And there's another flat out. As long as you hug that inside apex curve there, you're okay. Flat. You can just pin that throttle and go to it. We gained what, 2 places? 9th place, top 10. We got 4 laps to go. So let's see if we can get even more. That was not the best time taking that corner, but the exit was just right. I'm down almost a half second off my fastest lap. Oh man, this guy broke. Man, he's early braking, Bubba. Come on now. Eighth place, 23.8, basically 24 seconds off the lead. So we're not having dreams about the lead. Best case scenario, I could probably get, I don't know, 5th place. That's a, they have a little bit of screw up, and I run some really nice hot laps. But right now, 8th, we gained 10 places. You know, in real life, that's a lot. Most people don't gain 10. Most people don't gain 10 places in a race. That's not usually how it works. But thankfully, and a lot of people screwing up, spinning out, you know, it's not about the hot lap. A hot lap's important. Qualifying is, of course, uber important, but you can't just hot lap. You have to know how to race. And you gotta be consistent, like he wasn't, see? And then he lost a place. 7th place. Mr. Jose Maria Torres is keeping pace ahead of me. He's doing a hell of a job, man. I need him to make a mistake. What I really need is to get up on his bumper and put some pressure on him. Force that mistake. That's what it's all about. Especially if you're not the fastest guy in the track, like I'm not, obviously. You got to be able to put pressure. And now I'm not talking about bumping the guy or doing shitty stuff, but he needs to know you're a threat. Just like the guy behind me right now. That's a threat. So he's in a position, damn, he drafted my ass real good. But I'm gonna lose a place right here. Man, I don't know how the hell did he draft me? He had some straight line speed. Oh shit, I might have fucked up right there. Ooh wee, oh mama. That was some late braking. I couldn't see the apex. The guy's right in my view, but we saved it. Flat out. Tied out. A little drifty corner here. So I'm sitting in 8th still. But that's cool, man. That's cool. Started out 18th. I can take that. That feels alright. Man, shifting out of 3rd, going into 4th. This thing is just, that's a weird glitch there. Shifting out of 3rd, going to 4th, man. He just like feels like the torque just, the power of the torque, I don't know, just disappears, man. It's got to be gearing. It's that top speed gearing. So yeah, 5th gear is it. Somehow they've been able to pull away from me. Flat out corner. There she goes. To the little drifty corner. I'm sure in Brazil they probably have all kinds of names for every one of these corners, but I don't know them. And I don't speak, I think it's Portuguese. They don't speak Spanish, Portuguese. And I don't know a word of Portuguese. I saved it. Ooh, looks like he had a little bit of a bobble. Alright, 7th place. 6th place is right ahead. Mr. Jose Maria Torres. 6th place. This is the final lap coming up. My last chance, really, to try to improve. So it looks like best case scenario for me is getting past him and it's the 6th place finish. 7th place, it's 11 places better than I started. So if I would have been able to pull off a mid-pack qualify, who knows? You know? But looks like my theory earlier was I was probably wrong about him. He probably just had a few bad corners. It looks like he's made whatever adjustments he needs to make. And he's doing a pretty good job keeping his gap between me and him. He and I. Flat. 3rd gear. Try to hug that apex and get a little drift going. Yeah, a little bit off the track there, a little bit of grass. Uh-oh. Alright, he wants some more. Let's try not to give it to him. Let's protect our 7th place, you know? It ain't first. It ain't a podium. But it's all we got, man. It's all we got. Gotta protect it. Oh, we got a little bobble. Ooh, he's right there, too. He's the guy who drifted me, too. I wonder. Got it. Race over, 7th place. That ain't so bad. I can live with 7th. Good race. Now we're just gonna do some donuts. I do a donut, why not? I didn't win. I didn't win, but I gained 11 places. That's, you know. And that's all she wrote. Fat dads, thank you for joining me. I'm well aware that there's probably only gonna be 2 people watching this video, but hey, who cares, right? Time for a nice cold beer, a nice rare steak, and a nice relaxing Sunday. Just licking your wounds from the long work week. And that's it. See ya.